should have just said that.
So, you know what's funny? We decided to get back on and do episode 2 right away. And the reason why, is this thing on? Anyways, was because we finally realized our first worst. And we're like, you know what? We got to talk about it. And it was actually our date, our first date. We just thought about it right now. So
our non-date.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you can hear Vanessa correctly because I speak very loudly, but I hope you can. I'll check the videos later. Hey. So I'll tell you a little bit scenario of what happened. So I met Vanessa at a funeral, and I decided to ask her out, just like our favorite actor Will Ferrell does in Wedding Crashers. And basically, I asked her out on a few dates, and every single time I would ask her out, she didn't want to do the certain things that I wanted to do, probably because she wasn't into it, but she didn't want to tell me. And
well, we were just gonna go and have dinner.
Yes, because it was a non-date. She made it very clear it's a non-date, and I was like, no problem, whatever you want to call it. So it finally came out to the non-date, and she decides to tell me sushi. And I didn't want to, like I said, I'll try anything, but I'm not a sushi person during that time frame. And basically, the only thing I had tried sushi wise was a California, and that was it, which was basically nothing. So then I decided to call up a friend, and I'm like, yo, what's the best sushi place around the area where we can go? So he tells me Kabuki during that time frame. Again, you guys, I'm not getting paid to say Kabuki, so don't think it's an advertisement at all.
I don't think they're the ones who get advertised after you say.
Yeah, after I say what happened, yeah, they're not gonna be wanna. Yeah, but this really happened. This is a truthful story, so 100% raw, 100% real. We're just keeping it real with you. So you want to tell them what happens next?
Yeah. So we meet up, and then we go in your car. We go in, and then they said that the wait was a few minutes, and we're like, just go to the bar. So sat in the bar, looking at the menu, and then not even decided right to even get anything yet. And so
we got waters.
We just got water.
We got our plates, right? They got the wasabi going on right there.
I think.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I don't even think we even had water yet. They're just like, okay, just.
I think so.
Okay. Well, anyways.
Yeah.
We didn't have anything else. We had not even I think we were just gonna open the menu.
I'm telling you, the cliffhanger is not the water. I promise.
Just literally opening up the menu.
That's right.
And then it was to your left, right?
Exactly. So they did give us our plates, and we're having our chopsticks, and I had just opened the chopsticks, and I was like cleaning them out like most people do, right?
Ready.
And then I left them there. Now remember, this is not the cliffhanger. It's about to happen. Vanessa's gonna tell you.
Then, on your left side, this guy just goes. He goes and says, "Waiter."
Yeah, it was so funny. It was. I don't know. I don't know if he was being flamboyant when he said it, but it was
I think he was just being dramatic.
He was like, "Waiter," and I was like, "What the heck's
To
going
have the
on?"
waiter's attention, and he goes.
He got my
"Waiter."
attention. He definitely got my
But
attention.
he was loud.
He was loud, and he was next to me, which was kind of weird too.
Waiter, there's a roach on my chopsticks, and the chopsticks were just placed nicely in the plate.
I think he literally said, he was like, "Waiter," and he says, "Don't expect me to pay for this."
And he had, the roach wasn't a little baby roach, it was more like
It was a full adult.
a pre-adult.
It was nasty. The weird thing is that it's next to the chopsticks that I had just placed down. It was like, I'm looking at this like, what is going on? And the stupid roach is like waving at us with its antennas. It was the nastiest thing ever.
Yeah, it was really gross. We left.
Now remember, this place was supposed to be like the best for us to go to. Highly recommended.
I don't think we ever went ever in our lives. I've never gone.
We never went back.
No, or any other of those chains.
It's crazy to me.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's what I said. I tried things. And Vanessa got me to try
anything in that
No,
day.
I didn't try anything that day. Trust me. But later on,
We just left.
Vanessa told me about this amazing place that we really enjoyed. Even though it was a chain, we enjoyed it because we found out about this great I'm not gonna call him sushi master, but he's the chef there.
Yeah, he became our friend.
He became our friend. Amazing guy. You know what? We should pay him a visit sometime.
Yeah.
We should.
Probably not working right now.
He probably is not working though. Yeah, you're right. Oh, maybe they are doing takeouts. Maybe. But we met this amazing gentleman. His name is Jen, and amazing craft that he does with his sushi. Honestly, he should be a chef, like a 5-star restaurant or you know, wherever. And he actually became head of one of the franchises. So he actually moved to a closer location. We used to drive like miles away just to go see him, and now he's actually closer to where we live during that current time. So that was pretty cool. And yeah, basically, let's just put it this way. I started eating so much sushi that it got my wife up to here, and one day she just came up to me and told me,
I don't eat sushi.
straight out, just like that, I don't want to eat sushi for the rest of my life.
We eat like sushi like 5 times a week. It was too much.
I just wanted to try every dish, honestly.
It's too much.
Like, do you remember the tiger roll?
Yeah, I just don't like
I know.
I don't like no sauce, those eel sauce. I don't like none of that. I don't like none of that stuff.
Yeah. You're more of a sashimi person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just plain.
You know, and you know what's crazy? So while we've been living in Nevada, we got to try out this amazing sushi place. Like, it was like the best sushi in town. Other people won't say it because they've been there for a long time, but honestly, I think it's the best place in town because I tried other sushi places and everything was like deep fried, or everybody wants all you can eat, but the all you can eat it's only deep fried, which is ridiculous.
It's gross. I don't like the all you can eat.
And my style, and I think Vanessa's style is similar. Like, we like fresh stuff. Like, we like it to be like you could tell and taste the freshness of food, and the chefs are just like the bomb.com. So I'm gonna say it, and I'm not trying to get this for advertisement, but Jenga, I think, or Jenga, is the name of the restaurant. And they actually just recently opened a new location, which is really bad timing right now because of what's happening during our quarantine. But Jenga's awesome. It's on the strip. It's like on Flamingo. Like, so basically, if you're on Flamingo, and of course you see the Flamingo Hotel, then you're gonna see Cromwell. Right next to that, it's gonna be like a street called Colville. It's gonna be like a power plant, and then they made like these new shopping centers after these exclusive apartments. And right there's where you're gonna see Jenga, and it's just amazing food. They even have like these amazing sushi burgers that are just a delightful thing. It's awesome.
Yeah, just order it with no sauce.
The teriyaki sauce or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, or eel sauce.
No, it's just amazing. It's just something new, something creative, something fresh. I think it's awesome. So yeah, but yeah, that was the worst date, huh?
Not the worst first.
Oh wait. Okay. Well, what's more worse? The fact that I took you to a sushi place that I didn't know was gonna have roaches.
And we didn't even eat sushi.
And we didn't even get to eat sushi. That's crazy. Or the fact that you go to the happiest place on earth and your ring gets lost.
Oh God.
You want to talk about that?
No.
No?
No.
All right, I'm just gonna say like a little preview of it.
It was my graduation ring. No, it's my story. I'll say it later. Maybe.
Okay, I guess she'll say it later. We're gonna have to have a graduation episode. Kind of like
my graduation ring. I lost it.
Kind of like Kanye West's graduation.
No.
Right, I'm glad that he's doing a little bit better now. But yeah. Well, the great thing is that UFC 249 is still happening. I know that many of you might not be MMA fans, but Vanessa actually got me into MMA. Like, I was a big scripted wrestling fan. But then again, back in the 90s and the 80s, we didn't know that much if it was scripted or not. Until, you know, the internet came out and then just blew everything out. I know WrestleMania happened on Sunday, but honestly, I didn't want to watch it whatsoever. Just because I felt that WrestleMania should be like the Super Bowl. It should be a show that you just postpone and let's just move the card. Let's just put some other pay-per-views along the way just to build back to WrestleMania. And I know that people are saying maybe Survivor Series and the Royal Rumble would have to launch the next WrestleMania. Yes, but you guys, this is the spectacle of all shows. And I think it was due. But I gotta tell you, I did hear some great reviews of amazing matches. I heard that The Undertaker did an amazing job, and I've always enjoyed Undertaker, even if he's getting, you know, older with time, which is understandable, you guys. He's been in the business for 30 years nonstop. I think the only time he stopped is for like 8 months, and it was just to recover from a serious injury. But this guy stapled on his shoulder back together just to keep continuing fighting and stuff like that.
But you gotta give credit.
You gotta give, exactly.
No, you gotta give credit to the fact that besides watching Netflix and other shows that's on TV, or what's happening with the coronavirus 24/7 of news,
Yep.
it was a different entertainment. And even though I know that WrestleMania is one of the biggest events every year, and everyone has seen at least one part of a match throughout their lives.
Yep.
I know that, you know, I grew up watching wrestling, and you gotta give props to the fact that there's something else on TV besides that. Yeah, you have to pay it, but you know, there was still a match, and there was still a story, and they continue with it. And just like UFC, how it's going to be on April 18th
on ESPN Plus. No, that's not just, it's because it is on ESPN Plus. Again, we're not getting paid for that.
You know, it's
no, but I think that what's cool about it, I do like the fact that they did something for the fans. I just felt like, can we have done like a before WrestleMania, kind of like Hell in a Cell used to be, or like No Way Out back in the day was the match before.
Yeah, but we're right now in a
different era, right?
Not just different eras. What's happening right now?
Right, exactly.
So yeah, it's weird not seeing, you know, audience and hearing it. But it's the same thing as like when you go to a live event.
Oh man.
And you don't hear anything.
I can't wait to talk about our live events.